The Iredell-Statesville schools are situated about an hour north of Charlotte, serving students from a blend of urban, suburban, and rural communities. Responsible for educating more than 20,000 students, this North Carolina school district is equipped with the technology to utilize data for tracking progress, predicting trends, and the goal of excellent grades and graduation rates. A key piece of that technology is PowerSchool.
If PowerSchool went away, I'd probably retire.
Thankfully for Laura Elliott, who's in her 27th year with the district, PowerSchool is a mainstay at Iredell-Statesville, where educators and administrators use PowerSchool SIS, Student Analytics, and PowerSchool Enrollment, all part of the Student Information Cloud.
I think all three programs have saved everybody time.
Elliott uses PowerSchool SIS every single day.
With PowerSchool holding everything for us, whether it's from the grades, the testing, to incidents, attendance, everything. It's just right there.
Sitting down with some of the North Iredell High School students who've had access to their grades, attendance, and GPA since they were in middle school, you can learn how PowerSchool helps them across the board.
My mom is on it 24/7. If I have a 0, I'm getting a text right away, and it's there. And then, it's really easy to fix the grades too. So as soon as you get them, the teachers can put them in, and then she also sees that right away. So it helps out a lot.
It's just nice when teachers also use it more. And they hold you more accountable too. It's not just your parents. Having teachers who care and help you, want to help you. Yeah, it's nice because they can see it too.
Oh, it's super helpful. At a glance, amazing. Feel safer, Just gives me security that I'm not failing or anything like that.
It totals them at the bottom, so if you have a lot of absences, I feel like it looks intimidating. So it makes me not want to miss school because I don't want to run that number up.
This culture of keeping a close eye on performance metrics among students, families, teachers, and administrators was brought to Iredell-Statesville in large part by Principal Diana Jones. Prior to her arrival, North Iredell High School had a growth index of -12, something Jones has helped to move into the positive.
If done right with PowerSchool, it really causes a common language among your entire faculty. Conversations center around attendance, behavior, academics, safety, supports, MTSS, and that will drive everything. That will drive your school improvement plan. That will drive your language with your parents. That will drive the language you have with the students in the classroom.
High school students can look to the past with help from PowerSchool, seeing their grades dating back to elementary school. Meanwhile, Tim Ivey, who is in charge of district planning, looks to the future using PowerSchool Predictive Enrollment Analytics and his geographic data sets for questions such as how many new schools need to open and where.
I want to create a new school and drop it on the map and say if we were to put a school here and change these boundary lines, then it's not only going to tell me where the current students would go, but it'd also tell me where future students would go. And so it's a very powerful tool.
Tyler Carter will be the first to tell you that data is only as valuable as what you do with it. Carter and his team engage in weekly PLCs, professional learning communities, digging into data within PowerSchool Student Analytics to make major interventions and improvements.
Anything that we can do to kind of build that whole profile of a kid from when they get here to when they leave helps us kind of eliminate proactively some of the risk factors that they may experience. It's been pretty profound. If we didn't have that, it helps us look forward into the future as far as graduation rates and stuff.
English teacher Hunter Tharp also leverages PowerSchool Student Analytics.
They come into 10th grade and they have a projection of how they should perform, and then we're able to compare that to how they're performing in our classrooms and come up with a plan if they're not meeting where they should be performing.
Tharp meets often with content coach Tracy Fox to analyze the data and make a plan. It's something Superintendent Jeff James supports.
That holistic approach is the most important thing from a district level, to be able to pull data and house it in a common place.
Jim Worthington oversees PowerSchool MTSS, part of the Student Success Cloud.
I think we're starting to see now is kind of that second layer of data analysis. Understanding what it is, great, but then let's look at the second layer of why. And then the third layer is what do we do with it and how do we make it work for us instead of against us.
For Elliott, this common language is a beautiful thing. Students, teachers, parents, all paying attention to the data. And it's something she says can transform the lives of both the students and the educators.
What the teachers can do in PowerTeacher, what our parents can see on the parent portal side, what our students can see on the student portal side. Definitely beneficial, but I think it is more that it makes our job easier.